G'day guys, this is Jimmy from RC Trucking Australia with Jimmy. We're about to do a review on the Fury Bear sound simulation module for the MAN Tamiya truck plus the lighting system. So yeah, let's get into it. Well, there's the unit guys. Very small, compact little sound module. Pretty impressed with the size of it. It fits in there nicely. Has the CARSON receiver sitting next to it. Got the HOBBYWING ESC on the bottom side, on the right hand side. As you can see on top, I'll stick a photo up so you can see the actual top of the module properly, and we'll run through what's on it. So we got that comes out of the connectors, out of this connector. At the top is your start horn, accelerator, brake, forward, reverse, steering wheel, volume, light control, reserve, which there's no wire coming out of that part of the plug, and your ground wire. Then below it you got your back, which says on the top here, battery, you got your 7.4 to 12 volt, which I've got running on the battery side of the ESC, connected to an XT60 plug connector. Then on the bottom side as well, on the next to the power plug, you got the speaker, which I'll show you guys in a minute where I've got it set up in the cab. Then on the opposite side, you've got your top is your throttle, connects to the ESC, and below it they call it bus, which that runs your lighting system. I'll show you that in a minute. And the top on the opposite side is your steering. Then below it is AUX, meaning that's the power cable that runs to the receiver to power up the receiver. As you can see, all you can see is signal wires run to these plugs, besides one with the ground wire. There's no positive or negative wire run into those plugs there. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to show you give you a quick look at the thing, but I'll zoom in a little bit. As you can see up in there, you got your speaker. The cable, the original cable, I had to cut it. I had to put an extra bit of extension pieces in it. So when I went to open the cab, it was almost pulling the cable out of the module. So I just put extension pieces in it and made it a little bit longer so I can open the cab up like I've done now. And yeah, pretty impressed with it. Pretty good. Now I'll just show you the little module that does the headlights and the tail lights. Alrighty, that's the module that runs. They connect your left and right side, your tail lights, the other side. Then you got this black wire that runs back into the cab, and it's got this little black button on the side of it. See that little black button there? When you press it, that's letting this module, this little module thing no, it's either at the headlights or tail lights. So when you press it, it will flash once, meaning it is recognising its headlights. Then you click it again and you're letting it know it's connected to the tail lights. It will flash twice. It will recognise it. Then same thing with the front, you'll make sure it's correct and it'll work correctly. That had me tricked, had me baffled for like an hour and a half trying to work out why it wasn't working properly, because I was flicking it on, turning the lights on, then the tail lights will come on as high beams. I'm like, what's going on here? Then yeah, I sort of messed around for it a bit, then all of a sudden, yeah, bit of a worked around it, figured it out. Once I knew that, it was straightforward from there. Yeah, and that's that. Yeah, that's that for you. You can see I just had to take the fifth wheel off. That's what you can see. I've got a cable tied there on those cross beams. I just couldn't get enough length for you, so I had to take the fifth wheel off to get to the module to show you. Yeah. Yeah, it's got its own ribbon that runs into each side. So when you plug it into that little module, when you turn your blinkers on, if you turn it right and if the blinker comes on left, it's got to swap. These two around, and you should be sweet, good to go. Other than that, that's it. Oh, besides, I had to, because they're running with this unit, they are running 3mm LEDs, and most of you should know that the MAN, the taillights have the 5mm holes in the taillights as well. So what I've done, I jumped on Thingiverse and I found this little LED 5mm to 3mm adapter. You just stick your 3mm LED into there, and you just put that into a 5mm LED mounting hole. Yeah, I started freaking out, like, how am I going to fix this? How am I going to do this? Then I thought I'd just shop on Thingiverse, got the printer there, and printed them off, and it worked perfect. Like, yeah, that's good. I didn't have any issues with the front. I can show you. I'll show you the pieces. I'll show you the paper. The instructions for the lighting system and the module. There's two because they're sold separately. I'll show you them now. Then I'll show you the truck running, what functions do what. Show you what controller I'm using. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright. I'll quickly show you what the unit and the light system come in. Just a reminder, the sound module, which come in this box, and the speaker are sold separately to the lighting system. So you're gonna buy them coming separate. So if you just buy the sound module, thinking it comes with lights. That don't, you gotta buy the lighting system as well. Plus there is, we call it the expansion package with extra modules and stuff like that. You get that as well. I think that'd be good for, pretty sure it'd be good for your roof lights and stuff like that. Other than that, I'll give you a quick look through the instructions, the manual, tell you how it's set up, how it's connected, and you notice on there the gearbox servo is not connected to that module. It's actually connected directly straight into the receiver. So it's only the throttle and steering servo. On the back, what we're about to go through is the channels. What channels we use. So yeah, you need a 3-way switch for your start horn, and you got your brake, accelerator and brake. Mind you, these are in order. Show you. See what's written there. That's what the cables are in order here. So you got your accelerator, brake, forward, reverse, steering wheel, your volume. They have that on a knob channel. If the signal was not connected, the default volume will be at 50%. So, your light control needs a 3-way switch as well for your high, low beam, your hazards and stuff like that. And that's your ground wire at the bottom. So yeah, we'll have a look at give you a quick look at the lighting system. Lighting system manual. There. Can you see there? These plugs, oops. This plug here, that plug there, are your side lamps. So you either have your cornering, you either have a cornering blinker, or you can have it just on with your high headlights and stuff. I haven't got that set up in this truck at the moment. I was actually thinking about sticking a jewel on the plastic here for that and sticking it in there. I haven't done it yet. And there's that module. Yeah. Let's see. There you go there. That little black button, that button there, saying that their headlight mode light flashes once, tail light mode flashes twice. The whole system will also self-check in the same flashing way when it's on. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You can see down here, these are all 3mm LEDs. That's where I had to make those little 5mm adapters. And that's where the expansion package comes in, I'm pretty sure. Tells you there how it works. That's the other side, but I can't understand. There's the side marker lights, or the cornering lights, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, that's the container. And does the unit come in? Now I'll show you how we use the ESC. I've got two of them. It comes with a program card. Very, I like it. Very good. I can slow the truck down to whatever speed I want. Change a bit of everything on it. It's good. I've got one of these ESCs in one of my other trucks. Anyways, we'll start the truck up and we'll get into it, Alrighty, the truck's on. Running a 3S LiPo battery to energy 2.2 battery. And yeah, we're running what the controller I'm using is a CARSON 14 channel, which I purchased from Ian from Aussie RC Semi Trucks and Trailers here in Australia, and he lives in Brisbane. I'll put his link below and go have a look at his online shop. Anyways, I'll show you the functions of this truck. So at the top here, I'm using this channel just here. I'll flick it up and start the truck. You hold it up and just keep cranking until you let it go. You click it up again for a couple of seconds, or should start. And there it goes. And on this side here, on the hobby, there's your volume control. It's your volume. And this switch here is the light control, so I'll flick it up for a second. It's your daylight running light. That's your low beam, which the tail lights should come on as well. And that's your high beam. And you flick it up again, it'll turn it off. Then you hold it up for 3 seconds. The hazard should come on, like that. Same thing, hold it up, turn off. Now, you see how I turn it? No, you don't get the left or right blinker coming on. And what you gotta do to turn it on, you turn it a little bit, flick this light control switch down, and it turns on. And it will stay on till you flick that switch down again, or turn off. Same thing for the opposite side. It'll stay on till you flick this switch down again. Flick it down and it turns off. And you see I'm steering it. No blinkers coming on. Yeah. As you can see, without the truck being on, it won't drive. Hear that? That's your brake. There, discharge. Anyways, I'll set the truck up and I'll start running it for you and show you how it functions. Alrighty then, the truck's set up, we'll switch her on. Truck's on. I'll turn it down so you can hear me. So I'll turn it up a tiny bit. So as you can see it's in neutral. Got to pull back the brake. Now, this is where it gets a little bit, it is a bit fancy. You hold your brake down, push up on this stick, and it should start driving. There it goes. And I'll let it go, self-centers. It's basically in traffic, in cruise control, sorry. So you pull back on this, pull back, you brake. Same thing for a reverse, you gotta pull on the brake first, then hit this switch or this stick down. I'll do it a couple of times, make sure it kicks in, then you gotta push up for it to go in the reverse. Oh, then you go in. Does that sometimes. It should kick in now. And there we go. And it will stay running till you pull the brake on. Same thing, you gotta do it again, pull your brake on, hit it in reverse and drive forward. And you should drive forward. It's definitely not like the other air, was it those other units? Like on this stick you put in each gear that's connected to your gears. On the other, in these other units, you pull down the reverse. With this one, that's your brake. Make sure hit that in reverse, self-center, and drive. Push it up to drive. In the pain. There it goes. Turn the truck off. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple unit. Yeah. I like it. Does the job, but just a little bit confusing. Been using other units that your forward and reverse is on here, on this stick. And you gotta go like, yeah, down and up for forward and reverse. You get the hang of it, but something different. I like it. Yeah, it's a nice unit. Fits in the cab well. Besides, I had to do a bit of modifications to the speaker to make it a little bit cable a little bit longer. But that was it. And I think that's pretty much it. I'll show you guys the tail lights now anyway. Make sure get that all in the video for you. See what they look like. Alright. Here's the tail lights. That's your running daylight. You can see your reflection in the background there. That's your low beam. That's your light beam. So I pull the brake on, just brake. You reverse. I'll turn the hazards on. I'll do that fancy little trick to turn the left and right blinker on. Oh. switch it off. Other side, blinking away there, flip down, off. Yeah. That's the tail lights. Here's a quick video of it in action at one of Little Big Rigs shows not long ago. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bit of a rundown on the Fury Bear MAN sound simulation unit and the lighting system, and the CARSON controller, HOBBYWING ASC. And it's a very good unit. I like how you can pick your own ASC to run in it. I like some of the other systems where it's got a built-in ASC already in it, and sometimes it doesn't work as good. I like this unit, it's good, it's different. I like the way, so reverse on the stick is actually brake, and on the right hand stick is your forward or reverse. Any questions, anything like that, just comment below. Let me know how I went in the video, because this is my first review. A little bit nervous doing it, but let me know how I went. Love to hear the feedback. I'll have to start doing other reviews on other stuff I want to hear. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share with your family and friends, co-workers, strangers. Yeah, you can see in the back, up in the top right corner, Little Big Rig Sydney. I'm a member of the RC group in Sydney there. Jump on their Facebook page, Little Big Rig Sydney, and I'll also put down the website, the link where I bought the unit from off AliExpress. I'll put in Ian's website as well, so you can check out his website. Some cool stuff on there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty sure that's it. Anyways, alright guys, thanks again, and talk to you on the next one. Laters.